The National Economic and Development Authority (EA) Board, chaired by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., approved projects aimed at strengthening the country's maritime security capabilities in its 22nd meeting on Tuesday, November 5th. The board approved the acquisition of 40 units of Fast Patrol Craft (FPC) by the Department of Transportation and Philippine Coast Guard (PCG). This initiative, valued at PHP 25.8 billion and funded through official development assistance from the French government, includes 40 FPCs, 20 of which will be locally built, integrated logistics support, and support equipment for PCG bases. These patrol crafts will enhance the country's response capabilities in search and rescue operations, environmental protection, maritime law enforcement, and disaster response. The project aligns with the government's objective of enhancing maritime security by upgrading the capabilities of institutions such as the Philippine Coast Guard. The new FPCs will help deter smuggling and illegal activities while ensuring the enforcement of maritime sovereignty in critical marine areas. France and the Philippines have been discussing this for several years now, with French shipbuilder Ocea expected to bag this project. 20 of the boats will be built in Ocea's shipyard in France, while the other 20 will be built in the Philippines. Ocea has a pending investment pledge to build a shipbuilding facility in the Philippines, awaiting the approval of this project. Aside from building the 20 fast patrol crafts in the Philippines, Ocea's planned shipyard will also cater to orders in the Indo-Pacific region for both commercial and law enforcement sea crafts. The PCG is eyeing between 30 to 35 meters long fast patrol crafts, which places Ocea FPB 98 and FPB 110 in the mix. The FPB 110 design is similar in size to the Acero-class fakes of the Philippine Navy. This will allow the PCG to have the capability to respond to littoral law enforcement and maritime safety duties, as well as maritime patrol at the tri-border with Malaysia and Indonesia, without over-reliance on the Philippine Navy, as well as in the northern borders with Taiwan. It is also possible to assign some of these boats in the Calayan Island Group to perform maritime patrols and law enforcement duties. The Ocea FPB 98 is a fast patrol boat acquired by the Philippine Coast Guard from French shipbuilder Ocea, designed for coastal patrol, maritime law enforcement, search and rescue, and environmental protection. It has a length of 32 meters, a top speed of 30 knots, with a crew capacity of 12 personnel and an endurance of 5 days. The Ocea FPB 110 is a larger, more capable patrol boat used by the Philippine Coast Guard, with a length of 35 meters, a top speed of 30 knots, range of 1,300 nautical miles at 12 knots, with a crew capacity of 16 personnel, and with an endurance 5 days. The Philippine Coast Guard has several units of this type of vessel, including the 4 24-meter Boracay class, the BRP Boracay, BRP Kalengaman, BRP Panglao, and BRP Malamawi, built by Ocea of France. The Ocea also built the BRP Gabriela Silang, OPV 8301, an offshore patrol vessel of the Philippine Coast Guard. She is the first offshore patrol vessel and currently the second largest and most modern vessel of the Philippine Coast Guard. The Philippine Coast Guard Modernization Program is a significant initiative aimed at enhancing the Coast Guard's capability to address maritime security threats, conduct search and rescue operations, and protect the country's vast maritime borders. The program includes the acquisition of new vessels, aircraft, and equipment, as well as the expansion of its personnel and infrastructure. By vessel acquisitions, aircraft and drones, communication and surveillance systems, personnel and training, maritime infrastructure, and environmental protection initiatives. The modernization program benefits from partnerships with Japan, France, the United States, and other countries providing financial assistance, equipment, and training, bolstering the PCG's overall capabilities. The Philippine Coast Guard's modernization is a crucial component in maintaining national security, enforcing maritime law, and upholding the Philippines' sovereignty, especially in its strategic maritime territories. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video and want to learn more about the equipment and modernization program of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, stay tuned and stay informed.